afternoon and welcome to Thursday's Market SITREP here at TGO Top Gun Options. Folks, we're having an absolute blast. This is breaking news out of the Wall Street Journal. It's not breaking news here at Top Gun Options. I predicted this 1 week ago. About a week and a half ago, I said Treasury Secretary Mnuchin is going to bail out of that Saudi conference. And a bunch of you all listening to my voice here on social media laughed. That's not going to happen. He's going, what do you know? I knew this. So there you go. We're having a blast here, folks. I predicted this. Even before CEOs started bailing out of the conference, I said Mnuchin ain't going. And CEOs started bailing out of the conference. Jamie Dimon, Google, just about every CEO that was going to go to the Davos in the desert, Saudi Arabia's coming out party, so to speak, that we're not just oil, we're a financial capital, absolutely imploded, and I predicted it. And like I said, we're having even more fun. If you attended my free live trading session yesterday afternoon and you placed this bullish trade on volatility, you're up $1,400. If you place this bearish trade on China, you're up $1,350. So if you allow me to round up, $2,800 in gain in 1 day on 2 trades that I covered yesterday. Have no idea why you didn't even stop. And if you attended yesterday and you placed those 2 trades, you're looking at gains of $2,800, folks. That's men lie, numbers don't. The replay's available. Here's the trades. A bull put spread on VXX. I told you yesterday afternoon. I said after this rip your face off rally the other day, I said do not believe this. This is a dead cat bounce, and we're going to come back down and retest the 200-day moving average. I said that about 5-6 times in yesterday's webinar, and here we are today retesting the 200-day moving average. So that's why we placed those trades yesterday. Take at least a 2-week test flight, folks, for $38. I mean, seriously, if it's your last $38, you shouldn't be trading at all. Head to go.topgunoptions.com/goflight. Just like in the movie, Apollo 13, as they went around the room. Go for flight before they launched. Go.topgunoptions.com/goflight, and for $38. Like I said, I went out to dinner last night, got a glass of 1942 tequila, kind of sipping on that after a great day of trading. And I think it was like $42. So for less than the price of a glass of 1942 in South Florida, you can take a 2-week test flight here, folks. I'm excited because we've been nailing this stuff. I put a bearish trade on China yesterday, that's the one that's up, that's up 1350, and it's going to get worse. Take a look at a chart of the FXI, man. This ain't rocket surgery, guys. This is a layup trade. Look at let's go at least 6 months. Been bearish on FXI all the way down to this point. Each time we've had one of these implosions, at least with some of my private coaching clients, we've done bearish double verticals. I have a couple clients that are up $20,000, $30,000 in single trades doing bearish double verticals on China. As the president said yesterday, we don't even have a date for the next meeting, and maybe I'll shake President Xi Jinping's hand at the end of November at the G20. Meanwhile, we're sailing guided missile cruisers through, quote, Chinese waters, 600 miles off the coast of China. Thank you, President Obama. This thing's going to get pounded lower, guys. So this is just using our thinking brain. We are printing money here at Top Gun Options. Predicted this dude wasn't going to that conference, got laughed at. Now I'm laughing at you guys. This is horrific. So one of the guys on the hit squad died yesterday in a suspicious car crash in Riyadh. So now they're knocking off the hit squad. I told you this is a danger to the defense stocks and the Raytheon trade, or not to the defense stocks, and we put I put 2 bearish spreads recently on Raytheon, both of that are looking at 70-80% profit, almost what's that, $3,700 in profits in the past week, getting bearish on Raytheon right here. Somebody was nervous earlier in the week, like, oh my God, Whiz, this is close to our eject. I'm like, if your commit criteria have changed, get out of the damn trade. Mine haven't. I said this thing isn't going away. It's only going to get worse. And then an hour or two later, Lindsey Graham came out and said, MBS has got to go, and we ain't doing no defense deal if that dude's around. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Raytheon's heading lower. We're making money, folks. That's 4 trades, 2 bearish trades on Raytheon, bullish on volatility, and bearish on China that we are printing money on right now. Mnuchin came out and criticized China's currency practice, but didn't do what? Label them a currency manipulator. Donald Trump campaigned almost daily, pounding the desk. I'm going to day one, I'm going to label these guys a currency manipulator. He didn't. I don't find fault in that because he's using it as a tool to maneuver and negotiate. Mnuchin said any trade deal with China is got to include some currency rules of engagement, and I don't think the Chinese are going to dig that too much. Great news. Can't take all this winning. The U.S. is the world's most competitive economy for the first time in how long? Since Barack Hussein Obama. I'm sorry. The World Economic Forum said we are number one again. We are at the top of the heap. This is the best house in a bad neighborhood. Dow falls more than 300 points. Predicted this yesterday. I said this was going to happen, and it's happening, folks. I predicted us, if we smashed the 50-day moving average with some airspeed up here, we were going to hit the 200-day moving average and test it. That rip-your-face-off rally the other day, I sold into. I was like, there's no way this is going to keep going back up to the 50-day moving average. This is no man's land, folks. This is trench warfare in World War I. Allies, Germans, the market don't live in here. Okay, these are magnets, the 200-day and the 50-day. So this, maybe just because I've been doing it for a while, these have been layup trades lately, man. And like I said, we're having a blast. So Dow, of course, is down 300 points. Corporate earnings, they're not calming the stock market's nerves. The other day, I cracked up after hours when people, Netflix blew the doors off of it. That'll save us. Sold. Netflix ain't going to save this rally, and the next day we're down. So like I said, we're having a really, really good time here trading, folks. If you're looking at this chart, or you've been living, I got a text from a friend here in Boca who's like, dude, Whiz, help me calm my nerves. Is this going to pass? I'm like, if you're freaked out right now, you're incredibly too long, and you haven't been using your brain. Okay. Now, obviously, some of our Jan 20 or Jan 21 positions are taking it on the chin, but I don't. It's got a year and a, those are 2-year trades, man. When something like this happens, I add to those positions. I love walking in the room after somebody screams, or walk in the theater after somebody screams fire, and I pick up discounts, and we place bearish front month trades. I just showed you 4 trades, 3 bearish and 1 bullish, and the 1 bullish was on volatility. Jeff Bezos is back to being in my good graces, and so is Amazon. Game back on for Amazon. He had a conference the other day, said, hey man, U.S. tech companies should work with the Pentagon. What side are you on? Well, if you're Google, you're not on our side. You're on the side of the Chinese government. Google bailed out of this $billion Pentagon defense contract because the Pentagon's not aligned with our corporate values. You can kiss my ass, Google. Why don't you go to China? Okay, so you're more aligned with the Chinese government's values than the Department of Defense? You can kiss my ass. Get out of here, man. Don't let the door slam you in the ass. Jeff Bezos, you're back in my good graces and my spirit animal. Facebook, comical, more hacks, deleting conservative voices. That's a shitty stock. Same thing with Twitter. Those things are in deep trouble. But like I said, man, we're having a blast here. Hopefully you can tell I'm very passionate about this. I'm having fun. I opened up the doors yesterday to a lot of free folks, and we only got a couple trials. I'm like, what are you nuts? I think we got 5 or 6 trials. Expected a hell of a lot more than that. So maybe today, when you look back on it and go, wow, that guy covered 2 trades and now the 1 volatility trades up even higher as the market is going lower. That's about nearly $3,000 in gains in one day. You could close those right now for a $3,000 profit if you wanted to. I'm going to hang on to them a little more because, like I said, we're going to, as I predicted yesterday, we're going to chop around here volatile around the 200-day moving average. If we hang here, I said yesterday it'll be bullish. We head higher. If we don't, I have no idea where below is. Below is the May, the May low here. I can't even see. Let me put my glasses on. 2,600. There is no below here. If we break the 200-day with some airspeed or some, I don't know, some bad retail earnings come out or something like that, it is lookout below. But that's why we put on that trade yesterday, a trade that's a hedge, and in a day that one's up $1,400, like I said. So again, folks, I kind of hate having to drag people to water here and watching you not drink. Take a 2-week test flight for $38. If that's your last $38, or you didn't attend yesterday, and Just go here, folks, and do it, because I got to get ready for our 1 o'clock brief. We're going to have a great time. We have so many good trades on in this crazy market. And like I said, if you're taking antacid and you got an ulcer because of this market, you're trading absolutely wrong. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful market for options traders, okay? So one last time, it's up to you. Head to go.topgunoptions.com/goflight. And for $38, you can fly around for 2 weeks in all of our services and see how we're doing it, man. Come in. We don't do 90 PowerPoint marketing slides to try and sell you on something. We get you in our live trading room so you can watch flight operations, okay? All right, I got to get ready for our 1 o'clock brief. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Might not have a Friday market wrap-up tomorrow. I got the 0 dark 30 flight out of Fort Lauderdale up to Vermont to go see my boy play hockey this weekend. So we'll see if I can get a Friday market wrap-up out. If not, I will talk to you Monday with our Monday market outlook. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and God bless. We'll see you.